the creations of what is happening or the creation as a whole. You think. Muslims, we don't sit down and say, oh, the hurricane will come. No, but after the fact, the hurricane is here, houses are destroyed, homes, cars, we see all these things taken away. Now we go back and then we submit to Allah. And we make dua, we make tawbah. We see cars being destroyed, boats being destroyed. I remember years ago, before tsunami, I was talking to a brother, told me I don't believe in God. And when some people say they don't believe in God, what can you do? Nothing. You just leave them alone. Allah is the one in charge. Not long after that, Katrina hit. Now the brother again, he's an accountant. Does my accounts for me. The same year that Katrina hit, I went to him. Now he's talking to me about Allah. And I told him, I said, brother, last year you were talking to me, you said you don't believe in Allah. What happened? He told me, he said, after what we saw in
New Orleans,
tsunami,
yeah.
If you don't submit to Allah, you got problem. The same thing, my fellow Muslim brothers and sisters, if we don't submit to Allah and be sincere, what we see in Florida, and before that, Katrina, if we don't submit ourselves to Allah, we got problem. I saw the governor, DeSantis, if I can remember his name correctly, governor of California, governor of Florida. The people are calling on the mayor, the local government. The local government is calling on the governor. And the governor, I saw him in a press conference calling on the president. And I'm saying to myself, Mr. Governor, call on Allah. Call on Allah for help. The governor is actually saying they want the money in advance because there's going to be damages. In Islam, we believe even when a leaf or a fruit fell from a tree, Allah knows. Allah knows whatever is happening. That's what the Quran says. The Quran is only talking to people with common sense. لأولي الألباب الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والأرض ربنا ما خلقت هذا باطلا سبحانك فقنا عذاب النار. Is Allah in charge of the hurricane? Yes. Can Allah stop the hurricane? Yes. But we live in a society today where we say we believe in God, it's a lip service. Muslims, alhamdulillah, we come to masjid. Even on Friday when people are supposed to be working, they take off, they come to Jummah and they go back to work. Alhamdulillah. More than 10 years ago, maybe 15 or more years ago, there's a survey in Europe and here in America, those who claim they are Christians, 70% or more, they don't go to church. We're giving them the benefit of the doubt that at least if you are sincere, the governor, the mayors, and the president, If you are sincere when you say in God we trust, at least you will call on the religious leaders to make dua.